Pull it up and let's all hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Morning, Tiffany, welcome. All right, let's start standing. All right, something shifted here. So come up to a standing position. Take your feet really wide. Hands onto your hips, rotate your toes out. Moving slow to start, finding a little bit of a warm up here. Bend your right leg, sit your butt down and back. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, bend your left knee, sit down and back. Feeling that inner thigh stretch. Inhale, center. Sit down to the right. Come up through center, down to the left. Stay lifted through your chest. Keep your core engaged. Let's do once more slow each side. And we're going to pick up the pace and hit the beat. All right, here we go. Going right and left. Right and left. Stay heavy through your heels. Roll the shoulders out of your ears. Toes out, heels in. So right and left. Right and left. Keep it going, friends. Keep your core nice and strong here. Yes. Nice, Eileen, you got it. So right and left. Option to add an arm twist. Going right and left. So twist from your midsection. Keep your hips squared forward. Exhale, twist. Twist. Reach across the chest. Pull the elbow back. Getting that heart rate up. Starting to feel the blood pump. Reach. Reach. Oh my gosh, you guys, I totally forgot to turn the heat off. It's going to get really hot in here. So I'm doing a heated bar class today. Reach. Reach. Option to find a bigger arm motion. Reach overhead. Reach. Reach. Keep that side to side. Reach, reach. Feel the side body stretch. Start to take your arm across the chest. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. Hands to hips. In 3, 2, and 1. Keep that side to side. Right and left. Stay to the right and pulse it out in 3. Last 2. Here we go. Stay right. Pulse. Pulse. Keep your left leg straight. Getting that thigh stretch. Stay heavy through your right heel. Sit your butt down and back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse to the left. Pulse. Pulse. Tiny-ish movement up and down. Pulse. Pulse. Just 5, 4, side to side coming up. And 2, and 1. Going right and left. Right and left. Come to standing in 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Inhale, lift the arms up. Rotate your toes in, heels out. Tee up the arms, exhale, forward fold. Shake your hips side to side. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lunge, top of your space. Step your foot back, high plank. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Separate your feet to the edges of your mat. Pull the right knee in, crunch, extend, left knee, crunch, extend. So right, left, right, left. Exhale as you pull the knee in. You can go as slow as you like or as slow as your body needs to keep your form. Option to pick up the pace. Plank, runs. knee in, knee in. Keep it going. Alternating knees. Exhale as you pull it in, find your breath. Shh, shh, shh. Let's 5, 4, 3, plank in 2. Last one, hold your plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, heels go left. Keep your shoulders squared. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels go right. Center, heels left. Center, right. Center, left. Just twisting from your core. Rotating on the inner edge, outer edge of your feet. 3, 2. Last one, come through center. Drop down to your forearms. Forearm plank, hold here. Keep your shoulders over your elbows. Bend your right knee tap, left knee taps. Right and left. Keep your chin off of your chest. Just tap, tap, tap. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Take a breath in. Exhale, knees down, belly down. Woo. Hope you got warm. I'm warm. Find a Sphinx pose. Pull your heart forward. Drop right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Straighten through your arms. Seal pose. This is optional if it does not feel good on your back. Drop down to your forearms. Breath in. And release. Come all the way to your belly. Goalpost to the arms, so bend the elbows out wide. Root down through your hip bones. Inhale, lift the torso up. Lift the legs up. Instead of bending the knees, reach out. Legs are straight. Lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So some spine strengthening here. Lower it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Pause, hold here. Flutter the feet. Flutter, flutter. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself back. Child's pose. Shake your hips side to side. Bigger breath in. Full breath out. Press yourself up. Tabletop position. Curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Walk your legs out. Shake your head. Yes and no. Inhale, look forward. Step to the top of your space. Big bend in your knees. Inhale, round up. Chin comes up last. All right, friends, awesome work. Grab a sip of water. I got to turn that heat off or I'm gonna die in here. Oh my gosh, it was set to 80 degrees. Grab your weights. Where am I? Oh. All right, come into a standing position. Take your feet outer hip width distance. So we don't have very long of an arm sequence today because I really want to get into our thighs and glutes. Definitely our core at the end. Okay. Feet are outer hip width distance. You can rotate the toes out slightly, but not a lot. So you're not out completely. Either toes forward or out slightly. Hug the elbows in towards your torso. Bicep curls. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. We're going to curl, extend, curl. Exhale, inhale. Curl, extend. All right, so you can stay here, but I will highly encourage you to invite the legs into the party. We're going to squat, extend, squat, extend. So this is different than a plie squat. We are hinging forward. That means I want you to engage through your core a lot. Weight is in your heels, sit down and back. So squat, extend, bend, bend. Stay lifted through your chest. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. That's it. You got it, friends. curl, extend. Try not to lock your knees out at the top. Keep a soft bend in the knees so the muscle stays active. So curl, extend, curl, curl. That's it, friends. Stay low. In 3. We got 2. Last one, pulse it out. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Tiny inch movement. Keep it quick. Keep it controlled. Pulse, pulse. Shoulders out of the ears. Keep your chin off of your chest. Re-engage through your core if you soften through the midsection. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5. We got 4. Stay low. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. Flip your palms towards one another. Reverse flies. Lift the arms out and in. Out, in, out. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back. Lift, lift. Stay in your chair squat. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Lift, lift. Do not round through your spine. Find length. Yes, that's it. So lift and lower. Squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back as you lift your elbows wide. Yes, Tiffany, you got it. Nice, Brittany. Looking good, friends. Lift and lower. Last 5. 4, we're going to pulse it out in 3. You got it. Last 2. Last 1, pulse, pulse. It's a tiny little squeeze of the shoulder blades onto your back. Bend your knees more, sit lower. Pulse, pulse. Re-engage through your core, lift up through your chest. Just 8. We got 6. Just 4, hold in 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, take a breath in. Exhale, release. Come up to standing. Take your elbows wide, feet hip width distance. So this is your start and stop point. Shoulders here, we go. Lift and lower. Press, press, press. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Try not to stick your ribs out, so you don't want to bend in the back. Lengthen the tailbone down. Press it up and lower. Lift, lift, lift. Keep it going. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 5. We got 4. Last 3, elbows wide in 2. Last 1, here we go. Elbows wide. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Yes, if the weights become way too heavy, ditch the weight, but keep the motion going. You want to keep the arms moving. 3, arms straight in 2. Last 1, arm straight here. Twist it back and forward. Back and forward. Notice I have a soft little bend in my knee, or my elbow. Wrong body part. Bend forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Knuckles down in 3, 2, and 1. Knuckles down, little lift. Lift, lift. This is our grand finale. You're almost there. Do not quit. You got it. Yes, friends. Lift, lift. That tiny-ish motion. Yes, Tiffany. You got it, Cecilia. Last 5, 4, 3. Hold it 2. Last 1. Breath in. Exhale, release. Roll the shoulders out of the ears. Forward and backwards. Awesome job, friends. Set your weights down. See, I told you it was a quicker arm set today. Grab a sip of water if you need. This is where you're going to want your chair. Woo! Take a couple of deeper breaths. All right. So take a hold of your chair or whatever you have. I'm going to use the back of my chaise. And I'm going to be rotating around so you guys can see my form. But you can take either one hand to the chair, doesn't matter, or you can take both hands to the chair for what we'll be doing. Let me move this here. There, so you guys can see me better. Perfect. Feet are hip width distance. This is just to get into our thighs before we get into the glutes. We're going to do a combo thigh glute exercise I'm really excited about. All right, so either both hands on your chair or one hand. If you got one hand on the chair, outside hand on your hip. Feet hip width distance. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over heels. Heel lift. We're going to lift and lower. Lift, lower. Press the fronts of the feet forward. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze the calves on the way up. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Keep the core nice and strong. Keep your spine tall. Keep your back flat. Lift and lower. Lift. Lift. Exhale up, inhale, lower. Tap into the breath. Heels are going to stay lifted. In 3. We got 2. Last one, heels stay lifted. Bend your knees, slide down an imaginary wall behind you. So that means you can't lean forward and you're not leaning backwards. Tuck your tail slightly. Lift your heels higher. Down for 2. Up for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Imagine you're sliding down a wall behind you. Yes. There we go, friends. Try not to lock the knees out at the top. Keep a soft bend as you straighten the legs. Exhale up, inhale, lower. Find that breath. Shoulders out of the ears. Can you lift your heels even higher? Yes, that's it, you guys. Perfect. Soften your face, find your breath. Keep your knees hip width distance so they're not collapsing inward or flaring outward. Yes, these look great. You got it. Down for 2. Up for 2. Lower. Press it up. 3. Stay low in 2. Last one. Hold it low here. Slow and controlled. Down an inch. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. So it's that 1 inch movement. Slow and controlled. That's it. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. Down an inch. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 5. We got 4. 3. Stay low in 2. Last one, hold it low here. Maybe take one hand up, maybe 2. Find your balance, sit lower, take a breath in. And exhale, release. Woo! Shake it out. Oh, thighs. My goodness. All right, nice job, friends. We're going to keep the chair for the next section. We are going to get the heart rate up a little higher. Make sure that there's no props on the floor around you because we're going to be stepping out and in. All right, take one hand to your chair. It doesn't matter which side you start with. We're going to do both sides. So take about an arm's width length from your chair, just so you have some room here. Step your outside leg wide and make any adjustments that you need because you want a little bit of assist to balance. Take your outside hand on your hip. So this is different than the squats we did at the beginning of class. Plie squats. So we're not going to be leaning forward. The entire time your shoulders are going to be lifted over your hips. Yes? Okay. Toes out, heels in. Down for 2. Lift up for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press it up. Lower. Lift. Engage through your core. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Press through your heels on the way up. Keep pressing the knees out as you bend them so they're going the same direction as your second toe. Lift and lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. So slow, full range to start. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last 5. Last 4. We're going to slide the outside leg in 3. Last 2. Last 1. Pause here. Extend the arm out. We're going to slide in and out. In and out. Slide the heel in to meet the other heel. Activate through the inner thigh. Out and in. Out and in. Out, in. Out and in. Find that plie squat on the out. Get that arm motion is going to help raise the heart rate. out and in. Squat, lift, squat, lift, out, in. We're going to stay wide in 5. You got it 4. We're going to pulse it out in 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it out. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Option, lift your outside heel high. Stay low in your hips. Pulse, pulse, pulse. That's it. Keep the shoulders over your hips. 5, 4, 3. Hold in 2. Last one. Pause. Lunge towards your chair. Bend. We're going out and in. Once more slow, pick up the pace. Going out and in. Out, in. Rotating on the outside big toe mound. Out and in. Out, in. Yes, get that heart rate up, friends. Out. Woo! 5. Find that lunge towards the chair in 3. We got 2. Last one, hold it low here. Lunge, down for 2, up for 2. Lower, lift. Squeeze your the outside glute, the straight leg glute on the way up. So lower and lift. So that front leg, I want your knee over your ankle. Imagine you're going to tap your back knee to the mat. Yes, so lower, press it up. Lower, press it up. Yes, friends, we're going to pulse in 5. We got 4, 3. Stay low in 2. Last one, pulse, pulse, pulse. Option, lift your front heel high. Pulse, pulse. Just 8. We got 6. Last 4, 3. Hold in 2. Last one, hold it here. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Woo, okay. That was fun. Check it out. All right, friends. So move your chair on the other side of your space. We get to do that other side. So I'm not facing away from you guys. I'm going to try to use my wall as a support. Okay. Opposite hand on your support. Take that wide stance out. Toes out, heels in. Outside hand on your hip. Plie squats. Down for 2. Press up for 2. Lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. Press it up. Press through your heels to come up to stand. And again, locking out your knees on the way up. Up for 2. Down for 2. We got 4 here. We're going to slide the outside leg in 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it low. Tee out the arm. In and out. In and out. In and out. Again, using the inner thigh to slide your leg in so the heels touch. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Find the breath. Out and in, out, in. That's it, friends. Looking good. You got it. Keep going. We're going to be on the floor after this. In and out. We're going to stay wide in 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Last one. Pulse it out. Pulse, pulse. That tiny-ish movement. Pulse, pulse. Option to lift your outside heel high. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it going, friends. Keep your torso upright. That's it. You got it. Pulse, pulse. Yes, Brittany. Pulse, pulse. Tiny-ish movement. All right, we're going to move into that lunge, in and out. Some wide V to lunge. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. Drop the heel. Rotate, lunge, and out. Lunge, and out. So rotating on the big toe mound. So you're going to face towards the bar, out and in, out and in. Feel free to pick it up, out and in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Yes, looking good. You got it, Cecilia. That looks fantastic. Out and in, out and in. Keep it going. Out, in, 5. We got 4. Lunge in 3. Last 2. Last one, find that lunge. Pulse, 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 pulse. Option to lift your front heel high. Pulse, pulse. Find that quick 1-inch movement. Quick and controlled. Pulse, pulse. That's it, friends. We're almost out. You got it. Do not quit on yourself. Keep going. Pulse, pulse. Keep that front heel high. Just 5. We got 4. We got 3. Last 2. Last one. Hold it low here. Take a breath in. And release. Okay. Oh, fun times. All right, friends. Take a quad stretch. Quick like bunnies. Pull the knee back through midline. Lengthen the tailbone down. Woo! Switch it out. Opposite foot and opposite hand. Quad stretch. Try not to dump into your back. Lengthen the tailbone down. If that means your knee comes forward, that's okay. One more big breath in. And release. All right, friends. Come on to all fours. Come into your tabletop position. Ooh, time flies when you're having fun. All right, tabletop position. Come on. There we go. Combo move. We're going to go slow to start so you guys can pick up the motion, and then we're going to pick up the pace. Shift your weight into your right knee and your left knee and your right arm. Lift the right knee off the floor. Flex the ankle. Hug the low ribs in. We're going to exhale, press the heel up. Yes. Pulse twice. Extend. Press out through the heel. Flex the ankle. Bend. Drop it in. Knee to knee. One more slow. Lift it up. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. Bend. Pull it in. Yes. Oh, that rhymed. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Pick up the pace. We're going to lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. And bend. Drop it in. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. Bend. Lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. And bend. Lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. And bend. Keep your weight into your right arm. Keep your chin off of your chest. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. And bend. Re-engage through your core. Hug your low ribs towards one another. Extend. Bend. Lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. Bend. Lower. Keep it going. Keep your hips square to the mat. Try not to let the low back move at all. So that means your core is super engaged. That's it. Extend, bend, lower, lift, pulse, pulse, extend, and bend, lower, lift, pulse, pulse, extend, and bend. Let's do 2 more here. We're going to keep the legs straight on that last one. Here we go, last cycle. Pulse, pulse, extend, pause here, point the toe, draw a circle with your toe, circle, like you're outlining a quarter on the wall behind you. Knee is straight. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, pause, opposite direction, circle, circle, circle. Keep it controlled, friends. Chin off of your chest. Just 5, 4, 3, pulses in 2, and 1. Little lift, lift, lift. This is our grand finale. Don't quit. You've got it. 5. Just 4. We got 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Reach out through your toes. Squeeze the glute harder. Take a breath in. Exhale. Oh, release. Take a child's pose. Shake your hips side to side. I'm sore from my workout yesterday. I think I say that every Thursday now, right? Because I started working out on Wednesdays. Oh. All right, friends, press yourself up. Tabletop position. Good news. We get to do it on the other side. We're going to start slow and controlled. Shift your weight into your left arm and ground down through your right knee. Lift the left knee up. Slow to start. Exhale, lift. Find that pulse. Pulse. Extend. Flex the ankle. Press out through your heel. Keep your core engaged. Bend and lower, knee to knee. One more slow. Lift. We're going to pulse. Pulse. Extend and bend. Lower. Picking up the pace. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Straight. Bend. Lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Straight. And lower. That's it. Pulse. Pulse. Heel out. Heel in. And lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Straighten the leg. Press out through your heel. Bend the knee. And lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Straighten the leg. Bend. And lower it in. Yes. So you can slow it down if you need to keep your form intact. However, you can always pick up the pace as long as your form is nailed down. So do not sacrifice form for fast. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. And bend. Lower. Lift. Pulse. Pulse. Straighten. Bend. Lower it in. Chin off your chest, friends. Gosh, if I had $1 for every time I said that in a bar class, I'd have a hell of a lot more money in the bank. Extend. Bend. Lower. Let's do 3 more here through this cycle. And we're going to keep the straight leg. Lower. Last 2 rounds. Last one. Here we go. Pulse. Pulse. Extend. Hold it here. Flex the toe. Draw a circle with your toe, outlining a quarter. Circle. 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 We got 5, 4, 3. Pause. 2. Reverse. Go the opposite direction. Wow, my words did not come out the way I wanted them to. Last 5. We got 4. Hold in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it out. Pulse. Pulse. Straight leg lift. 1 inch quick movement. Lift. 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 Just 8. We got 6. We got 4, 3. Hold in 2. Last one. Hold it here. Reach out through your toe. Lift your leg higher. Squeeze the glute. Hug your ribs in. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release. Ooh, shake your hips side to side. All right, friends. We got to get through this core and then a nice yummy stretch. Option. You can take your weights. Come onto your seat. I'm going to turn diagonal so you can see my form. Keep your feet hip width distance onto the mat. If you have weights, you don't have to use weights here. Totally optional. Take your weights to your chest. Everyone lift up through your chest, roll the shoulders out of your ears. Lean back. Try not to round here. You want a nice long spine. Russian twist. We're going to exhale right, center, left, center, right, center, left. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, come through center. Find that breath. Keep your shoulders out of the ears. Keep your spine long. Yes. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Keep the chest lifted. You got it. Twist. Twist. We're going to stay to one side and pulse. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. It doesn't matter which side you're twisting to first. We're going to get both. Lift your chest. Just 8. We got 6. Just 4, 3, 2. Twist to the other side. Pulse. 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 Twist. Can you lean back further? Can you get your back straighter? 8. Just 6. Just 4, 3. Center in 2 and 1. Come through center. Lift up through your chest. Take a breath in. And exhale, release. Come onto your back. Set your weights down. Flat back, hands on by your side. Lift the knees. We're going to crunch it in. Extend, scissor the legs out, in, crunch. Extend, out, in, crunch. Scissor, crunch. Extend, out, in. Yes. Exhale as you pull your knees in. Inhale, extend, and then scissor the legs away from one another. So the lower you get your legs, the more intense it'll be. The higher you keep your legs, a little bit more forgiving. So you choose you, what your body needs today. Extend, scissor, crunch it in. Extend, scissor, crunch it in. Extend, scissor the legs out. Let's do 5 more here. You got it, last 4. Woo, 3. Last 2. 1 more. Out and release. Take a big breath in. Take a full breath out. Take both feet to the earth, hip width distance. Combo move again. So I'm going to give you the option. You can extend your left leg long if it feels okay on your hip flexor. If not, both knees can be bent. All right, friends. Extend your right leg long. Exhale, crunch it in, reach around the center of the knee. Extend, cross it outside the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Reach, cross, reach, crunch, reach, cross. You can straighten the leg here if you want added. Cross, knee in, cross, knee in. That's it, friends. This is the last song of class. You've got it. Crunch it in, cross, crunch, cross. Exhale, exhale. Chin off your chest. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more. On this side. Release. All right. Right foot down or right leg long. Whatever feels best for you. Left leg moves. Here we go. Crunch it in. Extend. Crunch arms outside of leg. Reach. Crunch. Reach. Cross. Reach. Crunch. Reach. Cross. Again, you can straighten through your left leg on that cross. Crunch. Cross. Crunch. Cross. Yes, keep it going, friends. We're almost there. Reach and then cross. Find the oblique. Yes, you got it. Keep going. Find that breath. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more cycle. And release. Find a full body stretch. Take a big breath in. Whew, full breath out. 1 more of those. Big breath in. And a full breath out. All right, friends, let's slow it down. Stretching it out. Take your feet hip width distance. Take your feet to the edges of your mat. Tee out the arms. Exhale, knees go left. Center, knees go right. Slow and controlled, just windshield wipering through the legs. Exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, center. Whew. Once more each side, friends. Allow it to feel really good. All right, come back through center. Feet hip width distance. Extend your right leg out towards the sky. Cross it over your left thigh. Figure 4. Option to keep the left leg grounded. If you want more sensation, thread the needle. Ooh, take an interlace grip either behind the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. Pull your left knee towards your left shoulder. Keep your right ankle flexed and keep pulling the left knee in. Big breath in. Full breath out. Take your left foot to the earth if it has taken off the mat. Straight through your right leg. Grab either your leggings or the back of your calf or your hamstring. Pull your thigh towards your belly. You can extend the left leg long. And release. Bend your right knee, take it to the earth. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Flex the ankle. Figure 4. Cross it over the right thigh. Thread the needle, finding the grip. Pull your left knee towards your, right knee towards your right shoulder. Just breathe into the outer edge of your left hip. Release the grip if you have it. Extend your left leg up towards the sky. Flex the ankle. Grab the hold of your leg or your leggings. Pull the thigh closer to the belly. Straighten through your right leg. And release. Take both feet to the earth. Pull both knees in towards your chest. Tee out the arms, supine twist. Exhale, knees go left. Right shoulder to the earth. Pull right knee in through center, left knee meets. Readjust your hips. Exhale, knees go right. Left shoulder to the mat. Inhale, pull left knee through center, right knee meets. Grab the backs of your knees. Rock the length of your spine, or you can roll over onto one side. Find a nice, comfortable, cross-legged seat. Sit up tall. Feel free to close the eyes down. Send the arms out to the side. 2 big breaths together. Inhale, lift the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands through center. Soften the throat and your shoulders. Once more, big breath in. Reach up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands at heart center. Take a moment here to pause. Thank yourself for prioritizing your movement today. Thank you all so much for giving me the honor of guiding you. Give yourselves a hand. Awesome, awesome job. Virtual high five.
Thanks, Amelia.